Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Moment.
Recording in progress.
Okay. No. It's this exercise. I remember in basic 2, you had a very beautiful and excellent teacher. Your beautiful teacher explained past simple. Do you remember?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, for example, what is the problem with sentence number 2?
The verb be.
The verb be?
Really? Isn't and be.
So what is the correct answer? Okay,
I
wasn't.
at the school yesterday.
okay, here maybe. I wasn't at school yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. I have a temporal mental lagoon. So who can tell me what is the structure of past simple?
Subject. Verb be
Was
and
well.
past.
Verb was?
Or where?
Was where.
Okay. Where?
Plus complement.
Plus complement.
And for example, the structure like this is correct?
No.
Why not?
Because there are two verbs.
Two verbs.
Exactly. I have two verbs, so that's incorrect. Now, for example, I studied English. What is the structure in here?
Subject.
Past.
What is the conjugation of the verb?
Past form.
Past form.
Past simple, plus
Complement.
Complement.
what's the difference?
And description. The first structure is description.
Very good. And the second one?
And actions. Actions.
Very good. Yes. Okay, guys, this is something that we checked in basic 2, maybe basic 3, I don't know. Do you have problems with past simple?
No, I
The
think
verb is horrible.
I know the verbs are a problem. But apart from the normal trauma of the verbs, questions?
Not sure.
No, teacher.
Okay, let's practice a little bit. This is only a review, okay? Tonight, no. Están bien fáciles. Okay. Number 1, what is the problem? So what is the correct form?
I feel it to exit.
I feel it to exit like this.
Before my holiday.
But this structure is correct?
I feel exciting before my holiday.
It's excited?
Exciting, ing,
ing, like this? Connector or no connector?
No connector.
No connector, okay. Like this?
Teacher, I'm excited is a description. I think I wasn't excited before my holiday.
Okay, that's one possibility. I was excited. My adorable students, excited, it's not a verb, it's an adjective. Okay, it has the ed form, but that doesn't mean it's a verb, it's an adjective. Exists the possibility I was excited because it's a description, or what is the past of?
I feel excited.
One more time.
Is I feel excited before my holiday.
I feel excited like this.
Yes.
Okay, so this is present. What is the past of feel, my friends?
Felt.
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 I felt. The problem is feel is not regular, is irregular.
It's irregular.
Yes, your best friends. Did God day to the disco last night?
Did you know?
Did they
Did they?
go to the disco last night?
Yes. Okay. I didn't went shopping yesterday.
I didn't go.
I didn't go.
I didn't go. Okay. What about this one? Is very easy. How he got home?
How have no. I don't know. How did?
How did
He got
He Get.
No.
The verb is incorrect. Please go.
What is the present of got?
Get. Get.
Get. Yes, okay. One difficult. Está bien fácil. Qué chafa. For example, last Friday, my friend and I went to visit my grandmother to the mountains. We didn't wanted to go, but we have to. We have to. When we arrived to the house, we realized my grandmother. No, that's too difficult. My grandmother was ate a cake. It's not my best story, but it's good to practice. How many mistakes can you find in my text?
The verb wanted is incorrect.
Okay.
For
What else?
auxiliary. Didn't.
Okay, What else?
My grandmother was 8.
Was 8, 2. What
Haven't.
else?
Haven't.
Habit, abomination, habit.
All right.
Arrive.
Visit.
So.
To go.
What?
To go.
Wanted to go. This is a mistake?
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Comma before Friday.
In here?
Yes.
So omit the comma or I need an extra comma?
No. Omit.
Omit comma. Maybe. There are 6 mistakes in total.
My friend and me.
This one?
My friend and me. Yes.
Maybe. Take a moment to process the information. Analyze and be observative. There are 6 mistakes, only 6.
the capital letter
In what part?
in we.
In here?
No. And the
Here?
next, yes. And after,
In here?
yes.
Maybe.
And we didn't want to go, but we, capital letter.
Let's see. The last Friday, my friend and I went to visit my grandmother to the mountains. Okay, let's correct the text. The last Friday, comma. Is this sentence correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Are you sure? If you say so.
My friend and me went to visit my grandmother to the mountains the last Friday.
Okay, that's a possibility. But, okay, so if I start with this expression, is necessary the comma or no?
No, no
Not
necessary
necessary?
comma.
Why not? No, 7. So no comma?
No,
Why not?
because the sentence has just begin.
For example, if I say, also, I like pizza. Because the sentence started, I cannot use a comma?
No, but in this sentence,
Uh-huh.
I think it's no necessary because
Why?
it's the same tema.
The same topic?
The same topic.
Okay. And the others, what's your opinion? Comma or no comma?
I say yes.
Why?
Because it's a connector between two ideas.
Last Friday and my friend and I, blah, blah, blah. There are 2 ideas?
Yes, teacher,
Yes.
this ideas different.
So if I say the last Friday, it's a complete idea?
It's a date.
It's a date. It's a time expression. What is the correct position of the time expressions?
Final sentence.
At the final of the sentence. If you write the time expression at the beginning and not at the final, is necessary a comma?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so the time expression, my friends, are at the final. That is the official position. But if you start the sentence at the beginning, you need a comma. This expression, the last Friday, is correct?
Yes.
Okay. My friend and, in here we have my friend and, is correct I or me?
I.
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 I. the subject. Went to visit my grandmother to the mountains. Is this correct?
Yes, teacher. The verb is in past,
Mm-hmm.
and the other is yes.
And the others' opinions?
I went to visit my grandmother, go to the mountains.
So my grandmother, in here I
Go-
need another verb
Go to.
like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, opinions?
No necessary.
No.
No necessary.
Not necessary. Okay. Question, my adorable students. Are you thinking in English or in Spanish?
In Spanish.
In Spanish.
Spanish. I know. That's the problem. And this is something very common in, for example, your writings in the exam. And it's not correct. Literal translation to Spanish, fuimos a visitar, yes. But in English, we don't say that. In English, we are more direct.
I visited.
I visited. If you think in English, you go direct to the idea. In Spanish, we cantinfleamos very much. In English, no. Ah, yes. And I love the chismecito, eh? I love it. But in English, it's different. Okay, so remember this in your exams. I went to swim, I went to eat, I went to visit. That is pocho. Okay, you're thinking in Spanish. In English, we use the verb direct. I visited, I swam, I ate. Finish. So, visited my grandmother in the mountains. Because we changed the verb. We didn't want it.
No, teacher. Because
Want.
you have the auxiliarity.
Mhm.
Wanted is correct.
Very good. Okay, wanted, to go, to went.
To go.
To go, teacher.
But, okay. In here, is it necessary the capital letter?
No.
No.
Why
No
not?
necessary.
I don't know because nosotros.
Continue. Okay. The pronouns are with capital letters?
No.
Only in I.
Only I. I is forever with capital letter. But you, he, she, it, we, you, they.
No necessary.
Not necessary.
Only after periods. Yes. But in the middle of the sentence, have to. What is the past of have?
Has.
Have to. When we
Arrived.
Arrived.
What is the pronunciation?
Arrive.
Right.
Arrived.
Arrived. Comma or no comma?
When we arrived
Comma.
Yes, como.
We arrived.
to the house.
No comma.
No, teacher, no comma.
No comma.
No comma.
To the
To
house.
the house.
When we arrive to the house, comma or no comma?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, como.
Here, yes. This is a complete time expression. We realized my grandmother
Eight.
Was
it?
eight.
was it?
No. It.
No.
Only eight.
8 at 8.
Okay. Difficult?
Yes.
More than this exercise. This is for babies. Okay. In your exam, the principal grammar is past simple. In your homeworks, we are going to practice past simple. And irregular verbs. Okay, you have two activities. They are not obligatory, they are optional, but it's good practice. Are you sure? No questions with past simple? Because we are going to check a different topic, a different time. Questions? Time expression? Yes. In past simple, academic grammar, you need the time expression. In casual English, it's possible to omit, but here in the exams, it's necessary. Other questions? Very good. Tu-tu-ru-tu-rum, tu-ru-tu-rum, tu-tum, tu-tu-rum. Tu-tu-rum. Past, 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 future, future, future. Today we are checking present perfect. It's not in the exam, but it's part of the program. Sha-la-la-la-la. I watched Titanic yesterday. I have watched Titanic a million times. This is past simple
Past perfect.
and present perfect simple. That is a complete name. Present perfect simple. In this example, which one is the subject?
I.
I. Which one is the verb?
Watch it.
Watched.
What is the pronunciation?
Watch it.
Watched.
Watched.
Watch.
Watched. And what is the auxiliary?
Have.
Have.
Anna have eaten a lot of chocolate. Chocolate. Again, subject,
Anna.
Anna.
Anna. Verb,
18.
Eating.
Eating.
eaten. Auxiliary,
Have.
Have.
have. Do you think it's correct, the auxiliary?
Has.
No, have.
Is has.
Third person, has. Okay. So we need the subject plus the what?
Auxiliary.
Have, has, plus
Verb.
Verb. In past.
Have.
Past.
is past simple.
No.
I don't know.
Is past.
Past
Yes.
participle.
Past participle.
Plus
Complement.
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 very good. Okay. Yes, you need to start studying a different conjugation of the verbs. Past participle. Surprise! Yippee! What is the negative form of have?
Haven't.
Haven't.
Haven't. And has?
Hasn't.
Hasn't. In this case, it's possible the negative because have, it's not a verb, it's the auxiliary. That is the reason. Haven't, hasn't. Affirmative, negative, what happens in interrogative?
Have or has.
Have or has plus
Subject.
subject plus
Verb. In past participle.
and the
Complement.
yes. In
Teacher. What do you say? Participle. ¿Cómo se pronuncia? Participle.
okay, when you speak fast, it's participle. Participle.
Participle.
Participle. Mhm.
Thank you.
Very good. Yes, my friends, in questions, first we start with the auxiliary and after the subject. All the times in English. It's very repetitive. In the structure, questions, problems? Yes. Okay, for example, the person I have or has.
Have.
I have.
Has.
You,
Have.
I have, you have, he
Has.
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 She,
Has.
it,
Has.
Has.
we
Have.
Have.
have. You,
Have.
Have.
they
Have.
Have.
have. Okay. In English, it's very common for present perfect to make the contractions. The subject and the auxiliary, that is the contraction. For example, I have. What is the pronunciation of the contraction?
I've.
I've. You have.
You've.
You've.
He has.
Has.
He has.
His.
Yes.
His. Yes. In pronunciation, it's equal. His. Yes. Okay, guys. We have less than 1 minute, so enter again the same link.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Okay, so for example, he has his. She has
His.
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 It has
Its.
its. We have
With.
you have.
You.
You've.
They have.
They.
Yes. The contraction of he has and he is completely equal in the writing and in the pronunciation. But it's not difficult to make the difference. For example, he's eaten, he's hungry.
Eaten. Eaten.
When you have a verb in past participle, what is the complete, has or is?
Has.
Has. And when you have complement, for example, an adjective or a description, is super easy to make the difference.
Examples.
Yes. Let's see the examples and the uses. I have taught English for 8 years. This action started in the present?
No.
No.
When did the action start?
In past.
In past.
The action started in the past, 8 years ago. What is my occupation right now?
The same?
Right.
So the action finished
No.
No.
Continues.
continues to the what?
Today?
At the moment.
Yes. So use number 1. We can express actions or situations that started in the past, but they are not finished. They continue to the present. Okay? Questions? Okay. This is one of the differences between present perfect and past simple. In past simple, the action finished forever. In present perfect. Number 2, I've lost my keys. In this moment, I continue losing my keys.
No.
So the action finished. I lost my keys.
Yes. I
Yes.
think.
The action was in the past. The action finished. But what happens in the present?
I can get
I can get what?
into my hat. My house.
Mhm.
Cat.
The action was in the past, but in the present exists a what?
Consequence.
Use number 2. Actions or situations that happen in the past, but they have an impact or consequence in the present. Questions? Yes, for example, I have passed my exam and you pass to the next level, that's the consequence. Very good. Use number 3. You go to the cinema and you say, I have watched that movie. I continue watching the movie in this moment.
No.
So the action finished in the past?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yesterday?
No specific.
No.
Yes. It's possible to express the two. Actions that are not finished and actions that finished. The difference is if you express an action that finished, you don't know exactly when. Maybe it was yesterday, 1 week ago, 1 year ago, 10 years ago. No idea. So it's past in general, some day of my life. Questions?
No.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. example. I have graduated. I have visited Paris. Example. Maybe. Do you think my graduation, that it's in my imagination, but okay. You think this is something important in my life?
Yes.
Yes. When you want to express a life experience or an accomplishment, for example, I have graduated is an accomplishment. What is the equivalent of accomplishment in Spanish?
¿Logros?
Logros.
Logros. Accomplishment or experiences, we use present perfect. And the final. What is this action? Come on. What is this action?
Drink.
In past participle?
Drunk?
Drunk.
Drunk?
Drunk. Water. 1 hour ago?
No.
No.
Long time ago?
No.
If you want to emphasize recent past event, we use present perfect. That's it. Difficult?
It's also teacher.
Yes. Okay. With present perfect, we check, for example, what is the difference between been and gone? And we check these time adverbials, that it's just, already, yet, for, since, ever, and never. But in basic 4, we only check an introduction to present perfect. In basic 5 and in inter 1, you are going to study more profoundly, but not in this level. In this level, it's only the structure and some of the uses. We are going to practice with one homework, only one, but no more. It's only practice, and present perfect is not in the exam. Okay, so don't worry, be happy. We are going to practice. It's important, but it's not the principal grammar of this level. Okay? For example, she, blah, 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 her grandmother last month. In here, is necessary to use past simple or present perfect?
Past simple.
Past simple.
Past simple.
Past simple.
Past simple. How do you know?
The time.
Because it's a specific time.
Uh-huh.
A
When the
long time.
action finished in a specific time, we use past simple. Visit in past,
Visit.
Visit.
what's the pronunciation?
Visited.
Visit.
Visit is present.
Seated.
Visited.
Visit.
Visited. Mhm. Remember, visit is present. Past, visited. Whee! Now, for example, ow! My finger.
Is present.
Present
Perfect.
perfect. Present perfect.
Present perfect.
Present
I-
perfect.
In present perfect, I
Have.
Have got.
I have.
I have.
I have got my finger.
have got my finger. The time is specific.
No.
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 And
It's a recent event.
And it's recent, exactly. In this ouch! Exactly. We blah 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 Oliver yesterday. Past simple or present perfect?
Past simple.
So.
We
So.
No.
We saw. So. Yeah.
pronunciation.
So.
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 We blah 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 here all morning.
Per.
In present perfect, he
Has been.
been. It's not difficult to make the difference, but you need to pay attention to the time expressions and the context. Okay? So, we have a similar homework for tomorrow. But I repeat, not in the exam of basic 4. It's in the exam of basic 5 and inter 1. But that's a problem for your future person. For the moment, questions? Any? Depende de qué tipo. From the times or the verbs? The verbs. In here. Well, for example, in this video, there is one chart. It's base form, past simple, and past participle. You're welcome. Exists more verbs, more videos of verbs, advanced, but that is more advanced. And in the part of pronunciation, you can check the ED pronunciation. Visited, worked, played, cooked, etc., etc. No worked. No. And okay, are you sure no questions? This presentation is here in English materials. My adorable students, do you like drinking?
Yes, teacher.
And the others, drinking, not drinking? Fruity?
I love it.
Exists one game, it's a drinking game in Mexico, that the name is Yo Nunca Nunca. Do you know this game?
Yes.
Yes.
In English exists a similar game. The name is Never Have I Ever. That's the name. And it's something similar. For example, your beautiful teacher tells you, never have I ever eaten grasshoppers. This insect is grasshoppers. Do you have the experience or not experience?
I have experience.
Yes, I know. I don't have the experience. Well, normally in the game, if you have the experience, you drink. Si ya lo hicieron, trago. But obviously, right now we are not going to drink. I'm sorry. We are going to speak. This is the speaking practice for today. In groups, you are going to check the presentation. And you are going to ask the question. Never have I ever watched the complete season of a series in one day. Crazy woman. And the other person's answer. Yes, I
Have?
Yes, I have. Or in negative, no.
I haven't.
Haven't.
Remember, this is speaking. What do you have to do? Blah, blah, blah. You answer the questions and you can make extra questions. For example, teacher, never have I ever watched the complete season of a series in one day. Yes, I have. What is a possible question for the teacher?
What do you?
What season? Sorry.
What season, what series? And I say, for example, The Umbrella Academy. Nice.
The British.
Or, I don't know, do you know what other season? Maybe some of you like Game of Thrones. I don't like it, but it's an option. And you start having a conversation. No, I don't like that series. Yes, I love it. I prefer blah, blah, blah. Conversation. Okay? If you have questions of the vocabulary, you can ask me, no problem. Okay, there are different experiences. You need to speak. That is the instruction. Questions?
No.
I have the evaluation of the majority. We are 37 absence. Okay, very good, guys. The majority participated very good, no problems. Ok. ¿Qué más? Chicos, cuando un teacher entra a su equipo y ustedes no están hablando hasta que esa persona entra, se nota. Noté algunos casos, no dije nada, siempre y cuando participaran después. No tengo control sobre eso, pero
Sorry, teacher. We are finished.
pues no lo decía por ustedes, pero bueno. Está bien. Se nota, pero bueno. ¿Qué más? También, cuando están hablando español, también se nota. De hecho, antes de que suene la vocecita de recording in process, entramos como 1 o 2 segundos antes y sí escuchamos cuando hablan español. Tengan cuidado. ¿Qué más? Si están en un equipo que está participando mucho, pero ustedes no hablan en ningún momento, no van a tener la misma calificación que su equipo. ¿Ok? Casi no noté casos así, nada más 1 o 2. Tengan cuidado. ¿Qué otra cosa?